Coming up this weekend in Cleveland, it is the second annual Sweet Tea and Sunshine Festival and Craft Fair. And joining us now are two of the driving forces that are helping put this event together. It is Shannon Wright, who is sitting here in the center. Shannon, good morning.
Morning.
And Dusty Clayton sitting on the far end. Ladies, good morning and welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Sweet Tea and Sunshine Festival. Looks like you've got the sweet tea part taken care of. Give us the overview of the festival, exactly what it is.
So it's a family-friendly festival with 140 craft and business vendors.
Right.
We have 12 food trucks. We have a petting zoo for the kids. We have a zero-gravity trampoline for the kids. We have a beauty pageant that will be happening. It is sponsored by Poppy's Children's Boutique. And it's free admission, free parking, just a free, fun family festival.
All right. Dusty, how did you guys come up with the idea of conceptualizing this festival and actually putting it together?
Shannon does ministry, and so this was kind of a thing to help her really just get the ministry more off the ground and helping her to really help out these women that are needing her.
We'll come back to some of the festival specifics here in a minute, but let's talk about your ministry for a moment. You said you had not one but two of these ministries, correct?
Yes, Touch the Sky Events was created to help fund and support my ministries, Surrender Ministries for Women, and Resurrected Marriages.
All right, Surrender Ministries for Women. Go into a little more detail on that.
So what I do is I go around and I speak at different women's events, conferences, retreats. I tell my testimony on how God saved my life and saved my marriage. And so I help people who are struggling with addiction, adultery, abuse, abortion, self-mutilation, and abuse of all kinds. Because a lot of people today are suffering in secrecy and strongholds of things that they don't like to talk about.
I think you hit the nail on the head a moment ago. A lot of people are trying to go through this in secret and by themselves, and it's a lot easier when you have someone to help and to listen.
Correct. And so by doing these events, it opens up my schedule to mentor someone, let's say 9 o'clock in the morning, they'd like to meet for coffee. Well, if I had a 9-to-5 job that locked me down, I couldn't have that freedom in my schedule to do that.
Can you give us the particulars of one of your success stories?
Oh goodness, there's many. My husband and I, we actually moved here from Nashville when our world came crumbling down. I was caught up in worldly activities that led me down to a lot of dead-end roads. And so the Lord miraculously saved our marriage and our family and moved us down here and opened up so many doors, such as these ministries and these events.
Wonderful story.
I've been able to meet a lot of people who are struggling with a lot of the same things that I have struggled with before I got saved October 2nd, 2014.
Wow, going strong.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Dusty, tell me a little bit more about the festival's specifics. You said you're going to have 140 craft and business vendors there. Go into a little more detail on that.
Oh, we're going to have everything from soaps to clothes to like wooden crafts, some like steel, I don't know, metal signs, things like that. I mean, there's just going to be so much variety, so many Mother's Day presents that they can come out and get.
All right, Sweet Tea and Sunshine. The sunshine I'll give you this weekend, that's a guarantee. But what about the sweet tea? Where does the sweet tea aspect of this come into play?
So we know that sweet tea is the go-to beverage.
It's the house wine of the South.
It is the house wine of the South, yes. And so we know everybody in the South likes sweet tea. And so we wanted to make a twist on it with Add the Sunshine, because who wouldn't like to come to an event named Sweet Tea and Sunshine?
Sure.
Right? It's nothing but fun. So, and the really good thing about it is it's free admission and free parking, and everybody's invited.
All right, are you going to actually have a sweet tea competition, a sweet tea judging? Tell me how this is going to work.
Okay, so we have these tickets here. You purchase a tasting ticket.
Right.
And you go through the line and you try all of the different sweet teas that are available from all of the contestants.
Right.
And at the end, after you've tried all the sweet teas, then you take this little ballot here.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
okay,
all right.
Well, anyway, you take that ballot and you put it in the contestant that you like the best. So, example, if you like the contestant number 1, their tea the best, then you put your ballot in their number 1 container.
Right. All right. And
that's how that works.
What are the rules if you're going to participate in this and you're going to make, let's say, Grandma's secret sweet tea recipe? How does that work?
So it must be homemade. You can't go to the store and buy it.
Right.
It must be homemade. And so all the contestants will bring all of their homemade tea to the festival, and they'll have a 2-ounce cup
Right.
that they pour the tea in, and then it's a people's choice. So the people of the festival that are attending the festival, they are the judges. And third place wins $500. Second place wins $1,000, and first place wins $1,500.
Nice, just for making sweet tea.
Yes, the best. It's got to be the best.
What are the ground rules on this? Are they going to be allowed to garnish it with, let's say, lemon, lime, anything like that?
Yes, yes. It can be sweet tea, unsweetened tea, fruit tea, and I've even heard that one of the contestants are trying to perfect a sweet tea flavored soda. So that will be
Sweet tea
interesting.
flavored soda. It does have a little bit of an appeal to it.
Yes.
And again, this is sweet tea and sunshine, and I'm betting the sweet tea is going to be, yeah, you can enter unsweet tea, but that's just,
Right.
people down here actually drink unsweet tea. I can't figure that out. You can sweeten it, of course, with the beverage of your choice, and it certainly sounds like a very sweet event, no pun intended. And you're doing this both Saturday and Sunday.
Yes, sir. Saturday, 10 to 6, and Sunday, noon to 5.
And where is it going to be?
It's at the Greenway Park and Pavilion in Cleveland, Tennessee, 755 Raider Drive.
All right, and again, as you have mentioned a couple of times, the admission is free and the parking is free, and it's certainly a very good cause. Shannon, thanks to you and Dusty both for coming
Thank you
down
so
and joining
much.
us. If you'd like more information, check out the website. It is touchtheskyevents.com. Again, touchtheskyevents.com.